Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making a nice fluffy no-sew pillow. I know working from home can make you a little bit tired sometimes. I take a nap occasionally, and I'm definitely going to keep this by my desk in case I need to rest my head a little bit. You could also make a cushion for your butt so that your chair is more comfortable. You're going to need 2 squares of fabric. Make sure the right sides are facing out. And avoiding the corners, we're going to start cutting strips the length of our scissors. My strips are about 1/2 inch thick and maybe 2 inches long, 2.5 inches. The wider and shorter they are, the harder they're going to be to tie. So make them thinner and longer, so that you don't struggle nearly as much. Because trust me, that would not be fun. It's not hard, but like even with what I have now, it was still a little bit difficult to tie them. And I have small hands, so usually things like this are a little bit easier. And I don't want to say it's messy, but it can get confusing sometimes, so just pay attention to what you're doing. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. As you tie these, it starts getting scrunched up, and occasionally the little strips will get in your way as you're trying to tie your new knot. But all you gotta do is just, push it out of the way, manhandle your fabric a little bit, and it'll still work perfectly fine for you. It's not a hard project at all. You can pre-measure and mark everything if you want it to be perfect, but it really doesn't matter. It does not have to be perfect. Once you have all your strips all the way across, go ahead and cut off these little corner pieces so that they're not in your way. There shouldn't be a gap. These scrunch up enough for there to be like very minimal gaps between the ties. There are little gaps everywhere because obviously you're stretching out the fabric and tying them into knots. So there's like little itty bitty gaps, but they're not really noticeable. They don't like hurt the project or anything. I'm about to go lay down on my couch and use this as a pillow. I'm so tired. I went hiking this morning and I saw a lot of really cool animals. I saw some pretty butterflies. I was surprised I didn't see any millipedes. Usually I see them. They're really cool looking. I saw some deer, and I saw a turkey, and I saw, I think, a male chickadee. It was very pretty. Bright colors. Not bright colors, but like I could see color. It wasn't, like brown or black or anything. But at the beginning of the hike, literally right after I got onto the path, something freaking bit my foot. And I was wearing tennis shoes, so I'm like, what the heck was in my shoe just now? Why did it just now bite me? Like, if it was a spider from home or something, it would have bit me a while ago, right? Freaking car ride to go camp or hiking is like 20-25 minutes away. And I haven't really walked through any tall grass yet, so how did this bug get inside my shoe? Like, it was on top of my foot, like just under the tongue of the shoe. It was really weird. But as I went like to look down, it was I think it was just a big black ant, like a woodcutter ant, But it stung for a minute. It was so stingy. But then I was crossing a little stream, a little like water runoff or something. And I love looking in there to see if I see salamanders or frogs or something. And the water was nice and cold, and so I put a little dab of water on my bite and it stopped hurting. And it hasn't hurt anymore since then, so I guess it's nothing to worry about. You can stuff your pillow as much or as little as you want. I chose to stuff it kind of medium, a little fluffy but not bulging. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy crafting.